right, Terry, let me ask you a question. Can the Browns ever get something out of a first-round draft pick?
Yeah, that sounds like one of those, it's a bad Cleveland joke or whatever, but if you go back, last year, Danny Shelton, Cameron Irving, and we'll come back to them in a moment. 2014, Manziel and Gilbert. 2013, Barkevius Mingo. 2012, Trent Richardson and Brandon Whedon. 2011,
Right.
Phil Taylor. You have to really go back to 2010 where you at least got a guy that made the Pro Bowl, and Joe Hayden. But what got me thinking about this is I was out at minicamp a few weeks ago. Danny Shelton there comes up in front of us, and he goes, well, I've lost 30 pounds. I feel really good. What's your target weight? 335. I'm just about there. Got me thinking. What did you weigh last year?
Right.
He was listed at 339. So if he's lost 30 pounds, it means he was playing at 370. So you had him playing at 370, you didn't get him into shape or whatever. Cameron Irving, they played him at 5 different positions in the offensive line, so he could play none of them well. Manziel, we know the deal there. Gilbert, we know the deal there. Mingo, they're going to try and salvage something out of him again. So now we fast forward to, Coleman, who looked very good. At least he looked like a first-round pick there. But the big job, I think, also for Hugh Jackson's coaching staff is can they take some of these other first-round picks and get something out of them?
Can they salvage something?
Yeah, I mean, they want Cameron Irving to play center. Well, we'll have to wait and see, but they'll do that. I like the pick of Shelton. I don't like Danny Shelton at 370 pounds. No wonder why he had no sacks.
Right.
And I talked to the defensive line coach. He said, well, he wants to play more than 45% of the snaps. He goes, not at 370, you can't.
Yeah.
And he said, Hugh Jackson and I set him down, and I said, it's up to you, Danny. You got the weight off. You got to keep it off. Gilbert, I don't know. They're trying to say nice stuff about him. I have a hard time getting my arms around that one. Mingo is almost the same thing. Like, his attitude's good, but where do you play him? He's put on some weight, but So the idea being, you got all these 5 of these picks running around. Can you get 3 of them to play?
Right.
My 5 being Coleman, Gilbert, Mingo, Shelton, and I'm missing somebody, but you look back at that and you say, can you get some players
Get something out of
this group?